Hi everyone, welcome to today's craft program. My name is Dabney. I'm a young adult librarian with the Twin Lakes Libraries and I use they, them pronouns. For today's episode, we are going to be making a fun STEM project. We're going to be making a terrarium. So this is a take-home craft, which means some of these supplies will be in a bag for you in the teen room at the Mary Vincent for you to take home and make. But not everything is going to be in there. Some things you're going to have to find on your own. And I'll just preface this by saying I didn't get a chance to gather as many things as I would probably like to put in my terrarium, so it's going to be a little bit basic. But making a terrarium is basically like making a miniature ecosystem in a jar. So we're going to be adding rocks, activated charcoal, soil, plant, some moss, water, things to like keep your plants alive. Now, depending on what your resources are, you can make this like as fancy as you would want or just as like low-key as you would like. So I kind of just dug up some plants outside the library. So kind of like some weedy type plants. If I'd had more time, I would pick some different ones, but I'm just like, you know what, these plants are pretty hardy. They survive whatever conditions are going on outside. I feel like they could probably survive in this jar. The only thing is one of the plants, it might get too big for the jar, so we'll see what happens. Hopefully they'll survive. That's the hope. But like if you don't really feel confident taking care of a plant, which is totally valid, you can always get a little fake plant. I got this at Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree has lots of great, fake succulents, plants, flowers, so you can do that as well. And it's still going to look great. I've got some fake succulents and people come in, they're like, is this real? And I'm like, no, it looks good though. Okay, so to get started, turn this down. I'm going to link the resource where I found, the instructions for this, which is from Kew Gardens in England. So we're going to add pebbles to the bottom. And you can collect pebbles outside, if you want to get really into it, like going to the river, going to the lake, finding some pebbles, some old shells would be cool. So we've got our layer. And now we're going to sprinkle activated charcoal or activated carbon. I bought this like so long ago for various another like program where we did this type of thing, and I still have a lot of it. So I don't know how much to do, just gonna do a little bit. And then I'm gonna pour some potting soil on top. And people are always like, how do you have all this stuff just laying around? We do lots of programs here, and I've been doing programs at the library for like over 10 years. And if I think something's going to be useful, I'm not going to throw it away. So we've done lots of different planting programs. We have lots of potting soil laying around. Okay, so that's probably good. Now to get our plants. So it says put in your big plant first. I don't know what this is. I've seen them growing like outside. They're very weedy. Nobody wants them. But I'm curious to see what it's going to do in here. Okay, I might take some of my soil out. And make kind of a big hole and place this in there. It's got a lot of roots going on. Like I said, it's very hardy. It's been weed whacked multiple times this summer, and it's just still hanging in. You know, like dandelions, those are another one that people are like, oh, it's a weed, you know, whatever. It looks cool. You could possibly grow a dandelion in your terrarium. I don't know why not. They seem to live wherever they want. Alright, so I've got the roots mostly buried. I feel like they will kind of do their own thing. And then I have a little bit of clover I found that I tried to get the roots without breaking them. But again, clover is one of those plants that is very hardy and it will grow where it wants. And I hope it will grow in my terrarium. Okay. So, trying to get it. Alright, so we got the roots down in there. Now, like I said, I don't know how this is going to turn out. These guys might not like being in the terrarium together. There might be a fight for space. But like if I feel like I have to transplant them outside, that's okay, because that's where they came from. Alright. If you've got tweezers, which, hey, I do have some perler tweezers, you can kind of fiddle with your plant and try to get it into a more aesthetically pleasing situation. That's what we've got so far. Now, I don't think I'm going to put any moss in mine. Well, I might. Maybe. Got some sheet moss here. Alright, I'm just going to, yeah, I'll just put a little bit and see how it looks. Again, so many gardening type programs here at the library. So they're saying like you could put some more, you can put moss in there, which, you know, you can gather moss outside. You could gather some rocks, put some more rocks in there. Okay, so I think I've got like the plant stuff done. Now we've got decorative stuff. You can put this in there. I don't know that I am. I bought these from the Dollar Tree. They have lots of cute little fairy garden figures. This. So I think I'm going to put one of these little baby gnomes in my garden. She's just going to be standing like right here. And I'm going to water it a little. Okay, maybe that was a lot. That looks like a lot now that I think I've drowned my plants, but I feel like they'll be okay. That was too much water. Oh my gosh, so yeah, just when you're pouring your water in, just do it a little bit less and a little bit slower than what I was doing. So that's just basically what I've got. I think it looks really cute, but to dress this up some more, like I was saying, you can add other like decorative elements to it. You could do like a ribbon, tie a ribbon around here. You could possibly like paint the outside with, I don't know, whatever decorations you like. And you can always add in more things, more rocks, more moss, more little fairy things. But that is our take-home craft. So there's going to be some materials in your take-home bags. It's not going to have like live plants. That's something you're going to need to go harvest yourself, but it's going to have other things like the materials you're going to need, and some decorating stuff too. And of course your jar, which is glass, so please be careful when you're doing this not to drop your jar. Okay, I will see you all next time. Bye.